274, in light of the recent passing of a medical professional, can the Secretary confirm the following: whether an investigation has been initiated into the death? If yes, please provide an update on the current status, and can the Secretary please state if a settlement was offered? Mr. Deputy Presiding Officer, since I've been Secretary with responsibility for health, wellness, and social protection, several medical professionals have passed, unfortunately, and without more specific information, I am unable to answer this question.
We were clear recent, and as far as I know, there was one recent passing. The word recent is instructive in this question.
Minority Leader, recent is a subjective period. So could you...
For the elucidation of all of Tobago, this question came with a name, and the name was removed because the standing orders are clear. Names are to be kept on the question to make the question intelligible. However, for some reason, the name was removed. So if the member is unable to put recent and the member of her staff that passed away, that is no fault of the minority, but of course, we are very concerned that this question came with a name and the name was removed, and now the Secretary is hiding behind that very technicality, because she's quite clear who we are talking about, and perhaps I should give her name, Miss Daria Archie.
Minority Leader, if the name was taken off of the order paper, there is a reason behind that. Just a second, there is a reason behind that. I am absolutely positive that there would have been a date that this person died. So even if you didn't want to use the name, you could have affixed a date to it, and then that question would have been much more relevant. Member for Glamorgan Belgarden, could you finish the answer to the question, because he did call the name.
Mr. Deputy Presiding Officer, the question that is on the order paper is very vague, and I do not have the answer because I came with the question that is on the order paper in mind. I have not seen any other document that includes a specific name other than what the member spoke about. I am therefore not prepared to answer this question. And may I add, though, generally, because of issues relating to patient confidentiality, I am concerned that going into a response for any individual would breach medical confidentiality issues. But either way, Mr. Deputy Presiding Officer, I can't answer the question that is on the order paper.
Which is it? Is the Secretary unprepared to provide an answer, or is the Secretary saying once there's anything dealing with public monies and any outcome that she's going to hide behind the preface that it is confidential? Which is it? Is it that she's unprepared, or is she saying that any information dealing with a patient will be confidential and therefore no information is to be had by the public? Which is it?
Okay, so, member, in terms of the investigation, without going into the person's client-patient relationship, I would like a written answer to be furnished, please.